Is there a mic now? Yes. Are we good? You hear us, chat? Are we good? Audio? Hello, hello. Test. Testing. 1, 2. Hello, hello. Yes, yes. I'm not muted, chat. I can see I'm not muted. Stop trolling. Okay,
we're good.
Okay. Apologies about that, chat, and apologies for the quick timer reset at the start. We had to resize the game window because it got all weird. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Welcome in today. It's the first stream of the year, actually. Would you believe?
Yeah.
It's the first one of the year. And I think it's a good first one to start on because 129 has just come into experimental for PC. So it has been a while coming. We all know that. Everybody has been waiting for it. And we're happy to say that it is finally here for PC. It is not on Xbox. We don't think it will be on Xbox currently. This is due to some good news, I would say, right? That has happened. If you saw earlier on at about 2 p.m. when the update went live, we released an article on all social platforms. And if you do !update in the chat, it will link you straight to that article. And it's got some news in it. And some of that news is that Xbox will be coming to the Series platform. Like, we'll be getting the current gen update with 129. So yeah, it's good news, and that's why it's not on experimental yet, because they're still fixing and tweaking a few little things with that current gen version for Xbox. And
it's been a long time coming.
And it's slowly getting there. And fingers crossed everything goes well, and we'll be able to get it out soon enough. So that is the main news, I guess. Anyway, there is obviously stuff to talk about with 129 and stuff. A lot of you will probably already know what's coming with 129 if you've watched our previous streams or watched any videos that the community's made in the last couple of months. So we are going to go through some of that stuff again. Since it has been quite a while, we want to just make sure everybody's up to date and all of that good stuff. So, we're also joined by Martin today, one of the designers. And he's just going to join us, and we're going to chat about 129. He's going to play, and I'll answer some questions if I can, and we'll go from there, and we'll run for about an hour or so. So, hope that sounds good to you all.
Yeah.
So,
let's hop onto a
let's
server.
do it. You pick a server, whichever one you prefer.
I'm happy that we're playing again, streaming again.
Yeah.
It's been a while, like you've already mentioned.
Yeah.
There's been some technical difficulties, but I've been walking around, asking, hey, when's the next stream?
Yeah.
We all at least watch it in the office, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to be back as well.
Yeah. So
okay,
you're in. Right, let me swap screens here, chat and stuff. Is it just coming daytime? It is, I think.
We might have to swap. Okay.
You can
am I
do
good
all
to play?
that. You're good to play, good to go. I'll answer some questions for chat while we're all here. You're good to put on your headset if you want. It is up to you.
Okay, where are we?
And yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I think you said that you've been kind of like...
Oh, well, would you look at that? You're named Scotty. Oh, no, I'm named Scotty and you're named Martin.
Nice.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, can you...
Okay,
let's
fix that out.
1 second. There's always something I forget to do, and this time it is that. So, yeah. There's always something. We'll do... Wait, I can't even spell your name right. Right?
Yeah.
Whoa. Boom. Boom. Yes, and then I'll just do... Nope. Do this, and this, and then this, and then this. It's always something. I could just switch chairs. That could be something you could just spot, Scotty.
True. Yeah.
Cool. Boom.
There.
Boom.
Okay, let's get playing.
I need to move yours over just to slide this a little bit. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, now we're good to go.
Awesome. Yeah. Hello, good people.
So that is the plan. It has been a while. It was nice when 129 was in testing the last time. There was some issues that were there. There was some texture issues, I think, and there was a few other bits and pieces that usually come with like experimental and stuff like that. Some of them have been fixed. There has been some issues, like I think the icons are showing the wrong stats sometimes.
Yeah.
That's still a little bit of an issue at the moment, and it's a known like thing. But again, there could be some other issues that pop up as well, and that's why the PC has gone to experimental. Another reason for it going to experimental is because of the mods. With the server performance stuff that happened, I guess, or changed, it means that a lot of tweaks were done to the kind of the code of the game, right, to make these server performances better and stuff like that. And this will have an impact on mods and will more than likely break a lot of mods, on release day, for example. So that's why we want to release experimental now, so the modders and the server owners out there can get testing their mods, put them on experimental, see if they work. If there are any issues, report them, and we'll be able to hopefully try and get them all working. So when stable does release, it's not as big of a mess as it could have been if we didn't release to experimental, basically.
Yeah, I mean that's worth mentioning as well, because originally we planned to release 129, and
Yes.
the update, the next gen update for our Xbox wasn't part of it. It was supposed to be its own separate release, but as we kind of encountered a lot of issues during the experimental period of 129, it started to make more and more sense to release them together, right? So that's why it's kind of taking us a while to resolve those issues.
Yeah.
I read through the change notes, and there was a nice picture that was included. I'm hoping that will be included.
Well, nice picture, yes.
It had to do with server performance.
Yes.
And I encourage everyone to check out the change notes first of all, and the release article. But the picture kind of shows how much performance improvement there's actually been. For the service.
Yeah, there is a 400% increase is what Philip said at the time, which is, it's insane. It's a crazy amount. And it's a lot. The article and the patch notes are both very chunky. So I would definitely recommend reading through both of them, just getting a look at what's there and stuff like that, because there is a lot of information out there, and that's the best place to find all the most accurate information is on the article and in the patch notes. Is there an expected release date for Badlands? No expected release date yet, but it is still planned to come out this year. But no release date yet. And once we have one, we will let you know. So just make sure to follow us on all of the socials, stuff like that. We'll probably do a stream as well when we do have more info like that, and we'll announce it here as well. So just follow us everywhere, and you'll more than likely not miss it if that's the case. Do you know where you're going right now?
There's
okay,
there's a hunting camp somewhere in front of me. It's called Cometa. So I'm heading there. That's Electro.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good, because I wasn't fully paying attention, so I don't know where you are right now because it's so dark.
Maybe that's worth mentioning as well, because we're kind of when we were talking about what we're going to say on today's stream. Lynn was kind of mentioning that there'll be more dev blogs coming out with as we get closer to the release of Badlands, similar to what it was with Frostline, right?
Yes. So there'll be a dev blog starting relatively soon. Hopefully, I think it's mentioned in the article as well. So hopefully the end of March time or so. And then there'll be Badlands. There'll be dev blogs about Badlands, going until pretty much the release of it. Then, so it'll be good. Is there anything anything specific for us to test in this experimental? I don't think there's anything specifically to test, but it's just to play. And if you find anything that's unusual or more broken than normal, to report those issues so they can then be, checked out or whatnot. There is always in the patch notes, and if you're looking for the patch notes, they are linked in the pinned comment on the top of the chat, or you can find them in the article as well. We didn't post them separately this time. Everything's included in the one article, and you'll have a look around and you'll see the known issues and stuff there. So some stuff is already known, and some you might find some stuff that isn't already known, for example. So
that's what kind of helped us the first time around when we released 129. We saw obviously the performance issues. The way we kind of flag those, it gets easier with the more traffic, right? So the more traffic we have, the better we're able to identify these issues. So yeah, just play the game, play experimental, hop on, and it'll help us plenty.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So is the Xbox Series update going to cost us money, or is it basically just an optimized version of the console free? It's going to be free, a free upgrade for anybody that already has it on the next gen or current gen consoles. So you don't have to pay for it. It will come just automatically with update 129. You'll just download the update and that'll give you it pretty much. So yeah, you'll notice maybe a small increase in performance here and there. You won't notice anything major straight away. As also mentioned in the article, and the article also does link to some FAQ that you can go and check out if you want to get some questions about the series version. You won't notice like a major improvement straight away, but it is the stepping stone to get to a point where we're able to upgrade performance, textures, all of that type of stuff. So it kind of has to come in stages, and yeah, it'll be worth it. It will be worth it for sure. Can we get a PS5 upgrade? It is also on, or like in the works. We don't have any release date for this yet. It is in the works. There isn't much info to share at the moment, but once we have more info to share on a PS5 version, we will let you know once we get it, as usual. So yeah. Jax, can you be let out of the basement now? No, you'll be let out of the basement once you finish work on Badlands. Then and only then will you be let out. Good afternoon. It's a big problem on servers using different exploits. There's a fix coming for this with 129, so that should be one that is also coming. So keep an eye out for that. And there's other fixes for other exploits as well that will be fixed with that update too. So multiples coming.
Oh, I should probably be listening as well.
Probably should be on the safe side. Probably should.
Someone's already here with me. They probably looted everything.
Oh, cleaning kit, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Cleaning kit for the gun you don't have.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
You will.
Okay,
You'll get there when
I'm not gonna loot this then.
Yeah, you'll get there when you kill that other player that has all the guns.
Exactly. I've been playing at home, I've been having a lot of success recently, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I've been having the opposite.
Yeah?
Oh, at least somebody's having success, but it hasn't been me.
No, I'm usually really bad at FPS games in general. So... It's actually interesting about DayZ, is you'll have I have a lot of friends who've played FPS, and they got into DayZ because I started working for Bohemia, and... even though they're like learning the survival mechanics, they already kill way more people than I do, or like my players than I do, because that's just the skills transfer fairly well.
Yeah, I guess so. That does kind of make sense. It does make sense. Yeah, it's mad. By the way, chat, is the game too dark for you? Do you want me to put on brightness mode, or is it okay like this? Let me know, because I can make it more brighter for you if you prefer. Are you hiring for remote people? Do we do some hiring for remote depending on the kind of position and stuff?
Yeah.
Most though require to be in the office at least most of the time. Anyway.
Yeah, it really depends what. Okay, well, maybe hold on. Maybe they'll let us live. What's the?
Oh, well, no,
okay.
Nothing there. Okay, so speaking of spawning in 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, we've
few tweaks done.
Oh, that was a nice transition. Yeah, we've kind of tweaked. So for a fairly long time now, it must have been since like 120, I want to say, maybe even earlier. Oh, it's the same spawn point, right? We've been kind of. We introduced this system, we called it internally, we called it group spawning. I think everyone in the community as well, they call it group spawning as well.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And what the system is, it's kind of our way to get more interactions out of players. get players spawning close to each other and get into that kind of contact with each other. And we've been pretty much since we released it. There are some good things about it, but we've heard a lot of feedback where people didn't like it, right? So recently for 129, we decided to try out a slightly different setup, I guess you could say, for this system. So hopefully players should spawn. You'll still spawn close to each other, but you should be less likely to. If you die like me just now, you should be less likely to spawn in the same spawn point, because a lot of the feedback we are. Let's not call them spawn points. Maybe like vicinity of the same area where you spawned previously, because a lot of the feedback that we received was actually about. Well, that people getting killed and then respawning in the same town and then be complaining, rightfully so, that they just get killed.
Yeah, it usually end up being a death on the
ad
ghost.
nauseum.
Yeah.
Over and over again. So we try to tweak it and we'll see how it goes. So we're definitely looking for feedback on that front. And maybe there's some other tweaks that we'll be able to do in the future.
Fingers crossed. It would be nice. So yeah, again, feedback is the best thing you can give, right? Because we don't know how to fix it unless we get feedback on it. We have heard, the people out there in the community that have been giving out about it. Personally, I'll admit, I wasn't a fan of it either.
Yeah.
Because of that same
No,
reason.
that's understandable. And the feedback that we received makes sense.
Yeah, and these changes sound a lot better and sound like they should improve it, quite a bit. So it is on experimental currently. So if you are there now, if you're also, it's probably good to say that if you are just spawning in, F11ing, and then spawning again, it's not going to. You're not going to notice anything by doing that over and over again, right? It's set on like a timer, right? It's on a couple of minutes or something, and then that timer will kind of reset.
I know.
Bleeding out a little bit. So yeah, if the way it's meant to work is if you spawn in and then like manage to loot a town and head a little bit inland, and then you unfortunately die inland, and then you respawn. You then should notice the difference where it should spawn you somewhere else and not in the same spot. Technically, right?
Yeah. That's the gist of it. But still, it for people playing on official, it still is useful when you try to play with a friend. Particularly what this was supposed to be originally when we kind of like pitched this idea and started working on it. It was like a soft mitigation for the fact that we don't really have any player lobbies and we don't have any grouping system. So a lot of the feedback, like me from my personal life, I've talked to people. Hey, what do? I'm a designer. What game? DayZ. I played DayZ in the past, and then I played with friends, and we couldn't find each other for like an hour or two, and then we quit. Right, that's genuinely one of the top responses I get.
Yeah.
So it's been a problem. Historically, it's been a problem, and this system was kind of like a soft mitigation for this as well.
Yeah.
So that's one functionality. The aspect of hey, when we spawn at the same time, we'll spawn close to each other. That's kind of one of the aspects that we really like about this. And we want to keep that, but of course there's the other side where people who don't want to, someone who wants to play lone wolf doesn't want to talk to other people, or even wants to purposefully attack other people. Yeah, that's kind of the opposite side of that argument, and it's something that we don't really like that much, right?
Yeah, definitely. I used to get people saying that as well. I was like, I hate that I have to try and find my friend, and like as an OG player, that was like all you had to, that was the only way you could find your friend.
Yeah.
Unless you got a super lucky spawn where you randomly happened to spawn in the same town, which was rare. But yeah, part of it was like there was a nice feeling about like having to find your friend and like running for an hour and figuring out signs and maps, and then you finally found each other and like, yes, it's great. But also this new system is nice that new players can just hop in and they can hopefully find their friends a bit easier as well, because it can be a struggle, especially when you're new.
Yeah.
Learning the map and the names, and you're like, oh my god, where am I? And yeah, so I can see both sides of it really.
Also, this kind of idea of having a game like DayZ and wanting to allow friends to spawn close to each other, but not allowing, hostile players. That kind of concept, it's really difficult to navigate around.
Yeah. Can be.
Yeah.
Yep, so they're the changes to that. So again, something else to test out. And yeah, hopefully it's you enjoy the changes that have been done to it, and it works out well. And you never know, maybe more tweaks will come in the future, depending on feedback and all that fun stuff. Back in the day, you could F11 until you found each other. Yeah, you could. Yeah, that was the thing. You just constantly spam F11 until you both spawned in the same time.
Yeah. No, I definitely get friends in Discord. They'll stream their screen.
Yeah, I've done that as well years ago when trying to figure out where we were and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you'll be like, oh, where did you spawn? Oh, there's a smokestack. Okay, what kind of smokestack? Okay, there's a harbor. What kind of harbor? Yeah. What is there in that harbor? That kind of thing. And so it becomes DayZ GeoGuessr at some point.
It does.
There is a really cool site for DayZ GeoGuessr.
There is. It is kind of fun. Can you talk about the audio overhaul to pistols and assault rifles? We can. There isn't much. Maybe Martin's coming up to a PD here, so he might find a pistol or something if he's lucky. The reworks they've been done for a while, obviously, since 1.2.9 first came out into experimental. Yeah, it's the final assortment of weapons that needed to be overhauled, and everything's done. And they sound really great. My favorite is the suppressed assault rifles.
Ah, is it?
They're so good.
Mine's the MK2, the Amphibia.
That does also sound good. And the Deagle sounds good as well.
Oh, yes.
Beefy.
Yes,
Very
you're
beefy.
right.
It is beefy for sure.
I hope I'm alone in Kamigawa.
You'd hope so. You never know. You never know. Okay. Can you tell us more about the performance improvements that are in some areas? So the performance improvements is only for servers, so it won't affect game performance. You won't notice any game performance stuff. These performance, a 400% increase is for servers, but you will notice that servers should run so much more better now. If you've ever had the red server icon in the top of the screen, you shouldn't get that as much anymore. Especially, you will notice the improvements on, say, a full pop server rather than like an empty server, for example. It's when a server is at like its maximum capacity and it's like, everybody's on, everybody's playing, there's bases around, all that type of stuff. That's when you'll notice the most improvements for them. But there's a 400% increase in performance on servers for all platforms, so that should be really, really good. And yeah, when we played the last experimental update for 1.2.9, it did feel quite good, and so hopefully it'll continue to feel that good. So the frame rate issues by PS5 caused by 1.2.8 won't be fixed. There is some fixes coming for the PS5 stuff as well, or the PlayStation stuff in general, yes, because there was some performance issues there. So some work has been done for 1.2.9 as well. But the server FPS stuff and the console FPS stuff are two different things as well. So
I gotta look for some food. The bright nice. The bright nice is
they're nice.
They're nice. They're really nice.
They divide opinions, but they are nice.
Oh, come on. Stop smacking me. Looking good.
There you are. How does server performance not affect gameplay performance? You will notice that your game will technically run better, but it's because the server's running better that your game will kind of technically feel better. I'm making sense of that. Don't know if I am, but I'm not qualified enough to fully explain how it works, but that's kind of how it works. Like when I played on the previous 1.29 update, you could kind of feel that. I was like, oh, my game feels smoother, but it was because the server was feeling or kind of running so well that it makes your game kind of feel well, if that makes sense. I'm also happening for anybody who's on Xbox One. The update will still come to Xbox like normal. The upgrade for the Series people won't affect the Xbox One. It'll still work as normal, so no issues there. You should be good. You are in a bit of a situation.
It's okay. Drink I've got here.
Well, you have a well, yeah.
Oh!
Need some food, I guess.
I thought I locked that guy. Any food, and I've been smacked around. So sad.
You are being smacked around quite a bit. Are mods in the question for a console? No, mods won't be coming to consoles. It's not something that is doable. So that is that. Are there any more plans to add more POIs inland from coastal towns on Sakal? Not that I know of at the moment. Not that I know of.
Yeah, our environment designers are working on...
They're all on Nasdaq at the moment.
All on Nasdaq.
That they are. Is a wipe necessary for PC community servers after the 1.29 update? We are, for official, we are full wiping everything. So there will be a full wipe for official. It would probably be best and most advised to wipe community servers as well.
I think that's fair to say.
To avoid any issues and stuff like that, because mods will probably break, or will break with 1.29. So it's probably best to wipe to some degree, yeah. Well, probably, can you elaborate why it'll probably break many mods? It's to do with all the changes that were. Can you explain it better?
No, I don't want to. It's not that I wouldn't want to. It's that I'm not a programmer or a technical designer, so I would inevitably end up saying something stupid.
That's what I'm.
I would rather not.
Well. But it's to do with a lot of the changes that were done in the code to the game, I guess, to get rid of these.
A lot of these issues we've identified ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them we know about and fixed. There's a lot of them we still know about as well, and we'll get them fixed as soon as we'll be able to. But we're hoping that stuff will come out during the experimental period as well.
Yes, there'll probably be a few patches for experimental, but it's a lot of changing and work was done in the code for the base game to make the servers run better. That will somehow break mods. I'm not qualified enough to say. Philip, if you go back to one of our last streams of last year, we did a live stream with Philip, who was the person in charge of making all these changes and stuff. And he kind of went more into detail about how it all works. Maybe if you want chat, we can get him on again and he might be able to get into a bit more detail on it if that's what you would like, because I know it is all kind of complicated to explain. But yeah, it's due to a lot of changes in the code and stuff. Skywalking on Xbox, yes, there is a fix coming with 1.29. Same for a few other issues.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
What is that? Oh, another one. Booty.
Is the hospital and Electro still have the ladder inaccessible from the ground?
Oh,
that's a good question. I don't know.
Hey, tell us about it, then we'll fix it.
It's been a long time since I tried to go up that ladder.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Do you have a favorite route on Chernow?
Depends where I spawn.
Yeah.
If I spawn in Chernow, the city, then I'll go Chernow, Balota, Zelenogorsk, VMC to northwest, kind of that way.
Yeah.
If I spawn here in like Kami, for example, I'll go this way and hit the castle, then go to Starai, then Novi Sobor, Stary.
Okay, yeah, we
Kind of
can
walk
run
that
that way.
If I'm Berezino, then I'll go. Yeah, Berezino, Gorka.
There's always people
Novi.
in Gorka.
Sorry, there is always people in Gorka. That is true. That is true. So that is something.
Turn on. There. We don't have to see my vitals. Turn that off.
Yeah. Also, chat, just to be informed, the Valentine's event that was on the 128 stable has officially ended. It would have ended a few minutes ago. The servers on stable were all restarted, and so the bolts and the eye mask and stuff are not spawning anymore. So if you have some, you should still have them, as far as I know. But
Until we wipe them away.
I hope we didn't. I don't think
No,
we did.
no. We will with one.
We will wipe them at 129, so that's why they were there. But yes, so that has officially ended. So hope you all enjoyed that and got to use the Cupid bolts to their at full advantage. They're insane, by the way. I did not realize how insane those Cupid bolts were.
They're very funny. Last time we had them only on experimental.
Yes, I remember.
But
it was.
They are kind of game breaking a little bit.
Yeah. It is pretty crazy. And yeah, we'll
Look at this map. Look how stuck it
oh,
is.
nice. No, so the PS5 native version will not come at 129. There is no release date for the PS5 version yet. We don't have much info to share on that at the moment, but once we have more info to share on a PS5 version, we will share that at some stage. But it will not become at 129, so you will have to wait. Yeah.
Am I running the correct way? Where's the castle?
It's right down the hill. Yeah, it should be there. Will the last experimental version be the same as stable? Probably not. No, this current version that is out now, that got released, an hour ago, is more than likely different to the last one, and there'll probably be a few more patches in between. So, if you're on a server or something like that and have mods, you'll have to check with every update to make sure that they are still, good to go for sure. So,
I'm running the wrong way. It's okay. No, you don't think so? It's difficult.
It's either up here or it's on the hill next
to
you. It's one or the other.
It's been a while since I ran from Kamishoka.
That is, it hasn't been too long for me. It's been a few weeks, I'd say. In a few weeks.
Yeah, I've been playing recently. I played a little bit of Sakal as well, but it's been kind of fun. The map's super atmospheric in comparison to Chernaris or Livonia. Sakal's super atmospheric. It pulls you in, especially. I mean, it's winter outside. It's been snowing here.
It has.
In Czech Republic and Prague.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the wrong hill.
It's been snowing here, it's been snowing in game, it's been snowing everywhere. Bring me the summer.
True.
I can't wait.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. Alrighty. What else do we have? What else do we have, chat? I'm gonna have to play this now over the weekend. That's gonna be my weekend plans now.
I've been playing a lot.
Is experimental.
I've been playing Deer Isle. I've been playing there was an update released start of the year.
It did get an update. We featured this in last month's community spotlight, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Somebody beat it already, the whole thing and everything.
That's I think it was Adam Crook. No.
Yes. Yeah. It was his video we featured. Yeah. He beat it. It was insane to watch. Actually, it's kind of crazy, the whole story quest thing for it.
Oh yeah, this man. I've been just like passively trying to do the mission. I always get burned on them. Like, sink too many hours into it.
Yeah. Every past live release has changes that weren't released into experimental. Please do a final experimental release to with the exact release. Yeah, the exact release and or like stable release experimental will always be different. There's always changes that are made, you know, last minute or stuff that has to be changed last minute or something like that. So that's always going to be the way that is going to be.
I mean, the point is figuring out if it works, right? If the game doesn't work, it'll get, you know, updated.
That is for sure. That is for sure. Oh, Adam wasn't the first. Oh,
no! Oh my god.
Who was?
We're shouting out the wrong person.
Who was, chat? Does anybody know who's the
Please
first?
correct us.
I think there was. Who else has done it so far? There was Adam.
I've only seen Adam and Holly and Bandowner doing the mission.
Yeah, it's been crazy to see. Actually, yeah. What's your preference? First person or third person service?
I like first person. I don't really play third person. Although I have to say, maybe it's a me thing, or maybe it's part of the console experience. But DayZ can be like incredibly beautiful, especially when you get. In a second, we'll get a sunrise, right? So on consoles, there's a lot of impact you get from like playing a third person, seeing your character, having a nice view.
Yeah.
So on console, definitely third person. But I pretty much only play first person.
Yeah, I'd be the same. Every once in a while, I'll hop onto like a third person server, and I'll actually run around in like, you know, third person mode, and it's kind of cool to see your character because it's kind of nice, especially when you have it all like dressed up the way you want it to in the clothing that you want. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, new clothing. One of my favorite piece of clothing's coming out this update as well, with the pilot jacket coming out, and the military coat.
Yeah, the military sweater and the long coat as well.
I'm looking forward to that sweater. You're right. It's been a while, so I've forgotten how many assets are actually coming in for 129. I'm really looking forward to those though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hop on Sacco to get the pilot jacket. I think that's been kind of my go-to. I like I like all of them, to be honest as well. The military sweater is nice to, like, you can gear up a character quite nicely. That way to store. This way.
That way?
No, not this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, no, not that way.
Not that? No, this way?
Other way, left. No, yeah, that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
But yeah, so the pilot jacket is cool. It's like a nice civilian kind of bit of clothing. I like.
Yeah, they're cool. You definitely get that feeling in first person as well, though. Like you just having to look at your character, look at this man.
Yeah, you can do that when you can zoom it out and
old head.
And yeah,
beautiful.
You can use that, which is nice. Is the long military coat only Sakal based? As far as I know, it is. Yes, it's like a Sakal thing. The new backpack isn't, and the military sweater isn't either.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think the rest are Sakal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and the boots as well. Some of the boots are also not Sakal only.
Yeah, we're also adding the animal heads.
Yes,
as well,
the bear
headdresses.
headdress and the fox headdress as well.
Which I really like the fox headdress.
It's sick, yeah.
It's really cool.
It's clean. Very, very clean. Will we ever get DayZ expansion in another part of the world, like Alaska or something like that? Has it ever been considered? I don't think it's been considered. Well, as far as I know anyway. But I don't think so. Don't think so. But you never know at the same time. Who knows? You never know what could happen.
Not that we could say, even if it was fine.
Yeah, that's true. Is the sweater 9 slots or 20? Oh, I can't remember.
What was that? Sorry?
The sweater, is it 9 slots or 20?
Ah,
can't remember.
Sorry.
I can't remember. We might find one. You never know, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
There's kind of like a element to DayZ where you only know stuff based on what you're playing with. So if I see a piece of clothing, I'll remember its cargo, and if I have a tool, I'll remember its usage only if it's in the game. So now that it's finally coming into the game, we'll be able to tell you next time, or
That is true.
these things. But you only like kind of learn after you play with the stuff.
I don't think I really know any like slot size for any clothing really.
No,
I don't think I really memorize any. Maybe some
I remember
backpacks,
this because it's tiny.
but that's kind of it.
Oh, I'm hungry again.
Yes, you are. But you are coming into a town that usually has, at minimum, an animal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like always an animal in story.
What's this? I've got nothing on me, by the way.
Yeah, you don't have much gear.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't find a weapon at the castle.
Yeah, same.
Well.
It's okay. We'll get something as long as we don't get shot, which we might do.
It is Storai, so it's very possible. But you might find an R12 in the PD.
That would be good. That's probably my second favorite weapon we've done in
Wow.
the recent. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
there's a gun.
Does it have ammo?
In recent times, the first one you're gonna have to wait for, Badlands. There is something cool coming with.
There is something cool coming. But the R12 is nice. It's a monster as well. It is so powerful. It is crazy. Yeah, seafood. You need a knife though, don't you? I doubt you have a knife. But yeah, it is quite cool.
Just leave
Will you
them
add
there.
more lore storyline of DayZ when it comes to Hannah and the Yellow King? You'll have to wait and see. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? When does Badlands come out? This year, but no exact release date yet. Have to wait. Best shotgun in the game? Yeah, I would say the R12 is the best shotgun in the game by far.
Ooh, yeah.
I think.
I love it.
I think the Vega did have that spot, but now.
I like them both.
Have it.
Vega was already my favorite.
I never got along with the Vega. I would take a double barrel over the Vega any day. Would you believe?
Yeah.
Does the P1 pistol reload still sound like a grenade launcher? I think that should be fixed with 129.
Hopefully.
It should be fixed.
I
Fairly
know.
certain it is.
Yeah, I know the bug. I don't know if it was fixed or not.
Fairly certain it was when I was testing it.
I don't want these.
Bring back 90 slot bags? No.
No, I don't think
Live
90
without
slot bags are coming back. Why? Okay, here's a question for you guys. Why do you need a 90 slot bag? What do you need it for?
Good question. Good question.
Look at me. I'm in Starry. I don't need this stuff. No, I genuinely, I try to wear smaller cargo anyway. You know?
I was the same. Even with the bigger stuff, I was always the same as well.
I will never pick up. I forget what the backpack's called. I always call it a lease bag because that's what the.
Oh, the Alice bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way I call that as well.
Is that what it's called in the game as well?
No, it's something else like that.
I know that's the class name for it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why anyone would pick that up. Everyone will see you from like you
Huge bag.
you're wearing
It's
this
gigantic.
huge
Yeah. So we got some
balloon on your
response.
back.
We got some responses in chat. People going, well, we just wanted for all the loots.
Right.
It just means they're loot
Well,
goblins and they shouldn't be.
They
taking
are
loot.
loot goblins, yeah.
Save some loot for the rest of us, chat. Gee.
Because you'll need like 3, I don't know, ropes, full gasoline canister, and yeah.
Oh, somebody got caught out, I think.
Look at them trappers. Yeah.
Oh, there's a body. Oh no.
I didn't even look. If this. Oh, that. Oh, come on, man. There's so many.
Affected are just not getting on well.
I didn't bind these weapons.
Yeah, you don't need all the loot, chat. Save some for the rest of us, okay? Where are less slots?
Oh, food.
Nice.
Look at them shoes. Look at them.
Nice.
They're so cool. I'm gonna wear that. And Shimag.
Mag, yeah. Oh, he's a knife as well. Have a knife as well. And a spark plug? Ooh.
We're getting stylish.
Random loot. At least you can open your
Spark
food with the
plug.
knife.
Hmm?
You could open your food with the knife that he has.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, you don't
yeah, I'm
care.
gonna pick that up. I'm just trying to... So, okay, I need to start binding these things.
Have you ever considered adding improvised shotgun shell? No,
Improvised
I
shotgun.
don't think so. Don't think we have.
Okay, so... that person's definitely around.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would think so. Roadmap. What's happening with the roadmap? There will be some DayZ in 2026 articles coming soon, hopefully with the release of 129. If everything goes to plan. So, yeah, it's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. It's a coming. Would it be possible to wear two shemags, one on the head and one on the neck?
Was there another one? Sorry. Maybe
No, but people are, because you can
Okay,
have,
well,
you have the
I'll-
option to, like, you know, wear one on the head and one on the neck.
Is that not possible?
No,
It's not?
not that I know of.
Well, then it's probably because of clipping of the
More
models.
probably. Well, at least you have
I'm sorry.
prefer the bald head.
I'm gonna leave you there. But there was a...
Was a stab vest in there, wasn't
yeah, do we need that stab vest?
there? I mean, probably.
I am starving. Let's eat this first.
Can there be an option to put your hood up or down?
Can there, oh, sorry, what was that?
Can there be an option to put your hood up or put your hood down?
Ooh, I've seen mods that do this.
Is there a mod that does it?
Yeah. There are some mods that have hoodies,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can put your hood up.
Oh, that's kind of
Kind of cool. Yeah, really cool. Oh no, they faked me out.
You got him. Nice.
Red now.
Nice.
That wasn't.
Oh, Winstride's mod has it, I think. Ah, okay.
Ah.
Have I seen the Bloodlines door peak mod? I haven't seen it in use, so there's a mod that I think is only out recently that you can add it to a server and you can peek indoors, so it doesn't open the door fully, but it just opens it like a little bit and you can peek in.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I've seen it on, I think Zero servers have it and some other servers like that. I haven't used it, but I've seen,
Really, I've been
That's
playing
what's
Zero
really
Service.
I think they have it.
Okay, I'll need to check that out.
I
then.
might be saying the wrong server, but I think it was them.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a little option. Marks, you wouldn't beat me in a 1v1.
Would you beat him?
Oh,
Them?
probably. I don't know, would I?
I don't know. You're usually
know.
pretty crack when we do, when we do playtests, deathmatches.
That is true, I'm always
Yeah, you're always
at least in the top three.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might.
Okay, I don't want to limp
might.
through this.
Yeah, and you're yellow health now, so you're not too bad.
Not too bad.
You going to check the melee or?
No, I don't want to limp through this field.
Oh yeah, fair. fine.
Like, I want to go there, but it's a bit sketchy.
It would be a bit sketchy, yeah. The chances of being sniped would be high, I would say. Would be high.
I didn't hear anything there. I should have drank from that well. It's fine. It's fine.
I guess in the way should be fine, I think. It'll be good for now. It'll be good for now.
There's no way for me to even fight back if someone ambushes me.
Especially at range, anyway. I don't think that player is around, so I assume they probably moved.
No, they
on
were.
to the next...
I mean,
they were around, but it doesn't seem like they were.
with the infected lying there.
Seem to have moved on a little bit.
It's kind of crazy how community learned how to spot that player's been in an area. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You'll get people telling you, and also the kind of mysteries and rumors is nice. You'll get people talking about mushrooms only spawning around people.
Yeah.
And then you get infected spawning in, and nobody really knows how it works. But without people actually looking into how things work, they'll find these tidbits of game mechanics, and they'll learn to spot that, hey, if there's an infected, there's probably someone around. If there's flies around that person, they've been dead for a while, that kind of thing. It's always interesting to follow.
People say that the cheeseburger bird.
I know about that.
But that's just pure.
Well,
it's pure.
At this point that I kind of don't want to comment even. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, I think it's pure conspiracy anyway.
I'll let you believe that. I mean, there is a solid theory.
Well, who knows? Who knows? Any big
Sorry,
yeah,
but actually, so I was playing with someone, and they told me, hey, like, this is a thing, right? And I was like, surely that's not a thing. And then the next day I went to work, and I actually went to find out whether it's a thing or not. Yeah. And that's it. I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that a rumor.
Okay. Somebody has asked, is there any big plans coming up that we can talk about? No. No. There's no. Answered.
That's it.
Is experimental out now on Xbox? No. Experimental for Xbox probably won't come out, and that's due to the game being still worked on to support the Xbox Series version of Xbox, I guess. And so yeah, that's being worked on at the moment, and hopefully they'll be able to do all the fixes for us, and then release it. I hope. If it works. Me and my group argue about the bird all the time. Yeah, I've heard people talk about it before and stuff, but I think it's a conspiracy anyway. But
do you have any other fun mysteries, theories?
Anything else, chat? Yeah. Anything else?
Or do you?
A few. I can't remember off the top of my head. But chat will definitely have some. You see some?
I've heard about the mushrooms. The mushroom is the most prolific one, and it's not entirely untrue. Even though I think it comes down to personal belief, in a sense.
The rocks on the railroads and dirt paths that they spawn in if players are nearby.
It's the same thing as mushrooms. Same thing. I guess as far as DayZ is concerned, and the way we spawn things, same thing.
Yeah. Mushrooms be true. Teddy bears spawning in where players have died and despawn.
Aww.
That's kind of interesting, but I don't think
Kind of
that
cute. Yeah.
don't think that's that in effect it means someone was there in the last 3 to 5 minutes. I guess that's kind of true. I guess.
I don't know. All I'm saying is we didn't bump into anyone.
Also true.
And also that player, flies, so it must have been a while for them to be dead. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That is also true. Wolf howls far, I don't get attacked. Other players, yeah, if the wolf howls far away and you don't get attacked, it means there's someone around. I've always thought that.
Okay. That's an interesting one.
Wow, maybe I'm wrong there, but okay.
Okay.
Interesting. But I always thought, like, oh, if you hear them far away but you don't get attacked, it's like a known sign that, like, somebody else is, like, around or something. Like, within their vicinity or whatever.
You can definitely spot whether they're hunting you or if they're hunting someone else based on how far, what the distance of the howls is, I guess.
Yeah.
Howling.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of estimate that a little bit at least.
Yeah, that you could. No timetable or no release date for 129 yet, but follow us on socials, all that good stuff, and we will announce there when we have more to share.
Wow, this is my favorite village.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a village.
It's broken down.
It's just ruins now.
Yeah.
But back when we were implementing or working on the convoys, the dynamic events.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a spawn here, sure, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so I already knew about this because me and Adam talked about this specific place at some point in the past. So when we went to add the convoys, I was like, okay, this village had to have one because I really liked it for this reason.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's cool.
Maybe we'll run into the player who killed us.
You might.
That was just down there, right?
Yeah, it was just down the road.
But there's no convoy.
You want to get GTA 6 before 129? No, you're going to get 129 before GTA 6.
When is that coming out? I don't even know.
November or something, I think.
Yeah.
November?
Definitely coming out.
Yeah.
Before.
So you'll definitely get 129 first. For sure. Do you have any plans to improve game performance? There will... Oh, okay, so if you weren't here earlier on, the Xbox Series version is going to be releasing with 129. You won't notice a major difference straight away when that releases, but in the future, we will be upgrading the performance and textures for those current gen or next gen consoles, whatever you call them, and then you will notice more of an improvement there. Obviously, this will be all detailed and announced whenever it'll be announced. But yes, it is planned for the future, for sure. Same with PS5 when that comes out in the future as well. So, not right now, but it is on the plans and stuff, ready to happen. So yeah. Will it also be released in PlayStation at the same time? There won't be a current gen PS5 version releasing with 129. That'll be later in the future. We don't have any release date or anything like that for right now. We'll announce more as we get more info on it. But 129 will be on all platforms when it comes to stable as per usual. So you will all get 129 at the same time. Just Xbox is getting the current gen update at the moment, and PlayStation will get it in the future whenever that will be. Will 129 require server wipe? For official, all servers will be getting full wipe. For community, it's probably recommended to wipe. Yeah. It would be recommended. Any major differences to note between now and the last 1.29 experimental version? Ooh. You'll have to hop on and play and find out. The best way to...
well, it'll be mainly the performance, right?
Performance stuff, yeah. Performance and... Yeah, there hasn't been any... I don't think... There's been a lot of modding stuff that has come into it, by the way, for the modders. There's some new improvements to the infusion animation tools and to the modding tools in general. Been a lot of stuff happening there, so a lot of big stuff has changed there for the update itself. I don't think there's anything too major, just more fixes and stuff like that. And yeah, so should be good. Will Xbox ever get mods? No, not planned. Is PS5 and Xbox Series getting a standalone version of DayZ? Yes, Xbox gets it with 1.29, and PlayStation gets it in the future. No release date yet. Sackal filter in other maps for clean pond water? No, but you can go to Sackal, get it, and then come back to the map that you're on. Oh my goodness. Can character sweat be added? What about if you could fill up a bottle with character sweat?
Ooh, that's nasty.
Well, like if you're red thirst, you know what I mean? You would do whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, right. Maybe a feature to consider for Badlands.
Let's clarify that. A full server and character wipe at 1.29, yes. Yeah. Are there any new civilian clothing? Yes. The pilot jacket and the gulag jacket. They're civilian. There's then a military long coat and a military sweater. And then there is a what's the other one? What other one did I miss out on? No, that's it.
There's the coat, the pilot, and the long sleeve.
Yeah, and then there's a new backpack, military backpack, and there's some new military boots, and there's some new, I guess, civilian boots. You know, the hunting boots.
Yeah.
I guess they'd be civilian.
And the hat. The heads, I guess. The headdresses.
So there's that. So yeah. Why isn't current gen PlayStation being released at the same time with Xbox current gen? We don't have enough people to work on both at the same time. We don't have enough programmers. So we have to just kind of, and the Xbox version was also,
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and the Xbox version was already not working, as you remember, 1.29. That's why it was delayed originally. So there was, the more it kind of kept going on, the more it looked like, okay, well, we may as well just now, while we're prioritizing Xbox anyway to get it fixed, we may as well, work on the next gen upgrade and just bring it all out at the one time that way. So that's kind of why that happened. And pretty much. What about Badlands? When will it arrive? This year, no release date yet. Have you guys checked out Reforged on Reforger, the DayZ kind of inspired server? Yes, I played it a little bit. It's cool. I played it a little bit. I need to play it some more. What was wrong with Xbox and 1.29? The game didn't launch. As simple as that. It didn't launch.
Yeah.
And the team had to go and investigate why it didn't launch. And they were able to figure out the issues, and with that they were able to use the current gen version to be able to make everything work the way it now works, I guess. And they're just finishing off the few little bits and pieces they have to do with that, and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, it didn't launch at the time. We didn't really know why. Oh, heli crash. It's just outside altar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. Are code locks coming with Badlands? No, we're adding calculators. To help you with the now.
Sorry, I'm
you can add in your code and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's a calculator. Yeah. What do we think we get at this heli crash? I'm gonna guess an VS89 with a mark.
That doesn't.
It does, because I've gotten them before. Unofficial.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it spawns there. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with
Or DMR.
sure. Let's go with DMR.
Or what else? SVD?
I want an M16. That's what I want.
M16.
That's one of my favorite guns as well.
Really? Interesting.
We're gonna get NVGs as well.
And MVGs, yes.
So next time you stream, you're gonna have those NVGs. It's gonna be alright.
Great.
Right.
I will put them to good use by giving them to the enemy when I die.
Yeah. This one should be pretty close as well.
Should be just over the hill here, technically, yeah. M16 is crazy. We all like you. Don't mess it up, Martin, they're saying.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. The only problem is I don't really have anything to... What kind of bullets do I have in this?
Oh, there's buckshot as well.
Yeah.
Best kind, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least I can never hit my shot with a slug, so I just throw them away every time I get them.
We don't have any options to fight range.
That's why you're going to get the V8,
Yeah,
VS89 with
true,
the
true.
marksman scope and a 5-round mag. Predicting it.
Where is
There
it?
it is.
Oh, there. And then maybe the R12 in the bar.
That could be good. Why did you guys remove the bus and the pickup truck? There was never a pickup truck in the game.
What's that? The bus. Yeah, bus used to be
Bus was,
long time ago.
but it's to do with the roads and stuff, right? It's
Yeah,
it's kind of busted a bit.
I think it kind of like fell victim to when DayZ was being ported, or not ported, but when standalone was coming out, and a lot of
the
a lot of the
Mm.
a lot of the guns and vehicles, a lot of the stuff didn't kind of make it into standalone. So I think that's about the time when it was removed as well.
Yeah. That is Experimental live now? Yes, Experimental is live on PC only now, but it is there. Go play it and test it out. But it is there. Rose still broke cars. There should be more changes to the vehicles and stuff or the vehicles and the roads and like the collision stuff. I think there's some tweaks coming with 129 for that as well, because that was an issue with 128 where, those changes came and then people were driving cars at like 200 kilometers an hour and wondering why they're
Where are
crashing
they?
and stuff. But it happened to me as well. You were just driving down the road, next minute you'd like slam off the ground and your car would flip. But yes, there's been some. As far as I know, there's been some like fixing and stuff. 129 experimental version available to community server owners. I'd assume so. Should be out like normal, so should be. The many car server is still there, by the way. Chat. It is still there, so if you want to hop on and get a car, then you can. It's still there. It's going to be chaotic, I feel. Few moles and rounds, okay.
Oh no, go away. Okay. Got the ammo for SV98.
No, oh yeah, we do actually, yeah.
Yes.
The helmet.
I'm not a believer.
No gun.
I don't believe in helmets.
You know, I have to admit I am a fan. I never wear a helmet. Ever.
I'm joking, of course. I am not going to pick it up though. Okay.
But I'm not,
quite-
because I never wear a helmet. Ever. I think it's got me killed more times than I'd like to admit. But
Yeah,
never
true.
wear
But
helmet.
I mean, we were talking about style. Look at me.
Mm,
Look at me.
yeah, the helmet wouldn't bring your
I've
stamina.
got the chainmail.
How's your stamina? Your stamina's not bad, actually. I thought it was.
It's not that bad. I don't have the chest plate, right? If I had the full medieval set, it would be
Yeah,
it'd
you'd
be
weigh
much
you'd weigh
worse.
so much. You announced Xbox New Gen. What about PlayStation New Gen? That will come at a later date. So it won't. It's not releasing now, but it's also in the works. Later on. Later on. It is coming. DayZ looting is all about the drip. Changed my mind. I agree. Don't disagree. Will the current gen upgrade be free? Yes, it will be free for anybody who already has the game on the series, yes.
It's pretty cool what people do sometimes, because I was reading, just because you said it's all about the trip, and I sometimes dress up as a medic, right?
All right.
I want all red clothing, and this once I read on Reddit that there was someone who was playing consoles dressed up as a medic, and people could like post, "Hey, I need help at." On this server, I'm in Gorka, bad shape, whatever, and that person would come and rescue them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool.
Well, do you have a favorite clothing item? I like the party hip pack. That's my favorite one.
Party hip pack. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite clothing item? I like the quilted jackets.
Quilted jacket.
They're my favorite.
Where am I running? Oh, there.
Quilted jacket, black cargo pants.
Ooh.
I like to go all black if I can.
Yeah.
I really like the sling bags. They're probably my favorite.
They're really
backpack.
cool, right? I
They're
feel like
really
people are not wearing them because they don't have that much cargo.
I like them. Also, the one I've been liking a lot is the assault backpack. It's
Yeah.
small enough.
Yes,
it
exactly.
fits exactly what you need. That's also a really nice backpack.
That's probably my like end game backpack. I just never upgrade past that.
Yeah.
It's just a solid backpack, and that's it.
Next gen update. Sorry, excuse me. A next gen updates for the 128 FPS. Not straight away anyway. Whether it will in the future, it might with the performance stuff, but it's unknown at this moment in time. We'll see. Can't wait for the new long jackets and the big backpack. Yes, they're cool. They are nice. They are quite nice.
So what are we thinking? R12?
Yeah,
Let's manifest this
that'll
R12.
be an R12 or an SSG sniper.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's going to be a thing, and then yeah, you'll get either one, or it'll be full of Glocks. One of them.
That's yeah. It'll probably be full of bugs.
Will there ever be an engine update to the Armory Forger engine? No, there will not. DayZ will stay on the current engine that it is on forever and ever and ever. So get used to it.
Yeah.
Have you set a release date for next gen? The Xbox version comes out with 129. There's no exact release date for 129 yet, and there's no info to share on PlayStation at this time. How much? Oh, what? Hang on. How much time do you guys get to play DayZ in your free time? You've just been talking about this. Then you play quite a bit.
I've been playing quite a bit. We get to play at work as well. We've got mandatory playtests.
We do.
Hold on. Oh. It's an
Double
upgrade. No, it's.
Take the ammo.
I'll take the ammo. Yeah. I play quite a bit. It comes and goes. But we also play at work. I've put probably, I want to say, like 15 hours in the past week at home, and then some extra at work as well.
Some sunglasses there on that.
Do you want to wear the sunglasses? Yeah.
The aviator ones? Come on.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I
I play a little bit.
Yeah, I play quite a bit as well. In my free time. we play the mandatory playtests and stuff that we do in work and all that fun stuff. And I didn't play the mandatory playtest yesterday actually, so bad from that. Might get fired. Oh, what do we have?
Ooh, there you go.
See?
You said it.
There you go. People are gonna hate me. I like the SSG.
You do? I like it.
I
think
SSG.
it's a decent gun.
You know.
Decent
Some people
gun.
hate on it, but you know what? That gun will get you out of a pickle. If you hit a headshot or you just shoot them more than once, you'll kill them eventually. You know, I've had great success with that. So.
Yeah. So, it's alright. I like it. Comes with the scope.
That's the big thing. Like, if I was in your position now, like with the sniper, you had the CR, no scope, no ammo, no mag, and you find this is like, well, you're clearly going to take this over anything else.
For me, playing DayZ comes in waves. It's always someone saying, "Oh, we want to do this mission," or "We want to run around this map," and I'll just go and play with friends, sometimes with colleagues as well. Yeah.
I'm more of a solo player, I think.
Yeah.
Will you ever add new weapons to consoles? Yes. But when? Who knows? You have to wait and see.
There's another one. 3 of them there were.
How big is the DayZ dev team now? It has doubled twice in the last year, 2 years.
Yeah, we've expanded we've expanded a lot recently.
It's big.
In the past we weren't really willing to share that information for some reason. I'm not sure why. So, I don't want to say exactly, but we've gained so many new team members.
We have gained quite a lot. Lady, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're doing good today. Hope you're good. Why do 10-round box mags no longer work for the Sporter? That's a good question, actually. I don't know.
What was that, sorry?
Why do 10-round magazines no longer work in the Sporter? I don't think they spawn anymore. There used to be a 10-round magazine for the Sporter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Sporter. No. They're still in the game, right?
Do they spawn?
No.
I don't think the 10-round spawns.
Sorry,
The
maybe
big
I'm
one
confused. I'm sorry.
But I don't think the other one does.
I don't know enough about that story. I could have sworn there were 10 mags. 10-round mags.
There was. I don't think there is anymore. As far as I know. Any more options to add more hidden stashes and camps? Not at the moment anyway, no.
What kind of options would you want?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I don't want to put anyone on a spot, But if you have some cool suggestions, we would love to hear them.
That is true.
So yeah,
I'm sure a 10-round Sporter mag won't be missed. I'd have to agree. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be, missing a 10-round mag.
okay. I'm almost out of food.
That you are. You're almost starry. Apparently the other Scorpion you found was pristine and you took the badly damaged one.
Yeah, the SSG as well.
But you have a cleaning kit, right?
No, that was the previous life.
Oh,
I know. I just didn't. It was a lot of.
It's fine.
Okay, it's badly damaged. Maybe I should have done. It's fine. I'm just going to use it as a silenced pistol. I'm not really going to use it.
You have a shotgun for people,
Exactly.
so you're fine. Will you guys add the M249 saw since it's in the files? Probably not. I don't see a reason for it.
This
The
LMG.
LMG.
Yeah.
Because like you have an AK with a 75-round drum mag and you have an M4 with a 60-rounder.
Yeah.
There's no real purpose for an LMG. I feel like
They're super heavy.
And they will be super heavy and probably be
Yeah.
yeah.
I once played like back maybe like 3 years ago, I was playing DRL and we went to this bunker and I got this, LMG. I forget the name of it. It was, yeah, and I thought it was the coolest gun ever, and then I carried it for like an hour, and I immediately regretted carrying it around and dropping all of my guns for it, because that thing was super heavy, very obnoxious to reload. I mean, it has like a 200 round mag,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still.
Crazy. Okay, so there's infected here.
It's infected. It's infected. I was looking for the convoy because there's a convoy.
Yeah.
Last time we ended up here as well. We were coming from Berezino, I think. There's a convoy spawn and there's a helicopter spawn.
Just down there.
Up there.
Yeah. So chat, it's always... Starry's always an interesting one. If you see infected in the tents, you're usually 90% of the time you're like, you know, you're kind of safe. Because I feel like when you enter Starry, it's the first place everyone like hits, right? It's the tents.
Yeah.
But if you see no infected or dead infected, then you know you're in trouble. And somebody's either been here recently or something like that. Yeah, I reported these. I don't know what these are exactly, but the team knows about them anyway. So
We saw nothing.
there's a few of them around for whatever reason. I don't know what they do.
Oh, come on, dude.
That's another thing I'm going to give out to you right now. When you shoot that infected.
Yeah.
Why do infected aggro from so far away?
Oh, they see you. Sometimes they see you. Sometimes they hear you, right?
Can we not make them blind and deaf?
Could do. I mean, you had a good suggestion earlier about you know, maybe possibly making them hear less during night.
I did.
There's a oh no, I shot too early. I didn't mean to bump it. There's an interesting like parameter in our configuration for clothing. Most of our clothing has visibility modifiers, and that kind of, from what I understood, the way it. Oh, come on! Oh, it jumped on me. You were right, guys. They either increase or decrease visibility if you're wearing clothes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
We barely use that parameter now, but it is there. I need to.
You're not, now that's wild to me. You're not taking the pristine MP5.
Chad was right.
Maybe you don't. Wait, yeah, I guess you don't have much ammo for it, but at the same time, it is a pristine MP5.
Do you want me to pick up that MP5?
We'll leave it up to chat, I think. Chat, should he pick up the MP5 or should he stick with what he's already?
It's good. It's a good gun. Don't get me wrong. It is a good gun. I just didn't want to do the inventory management, but just kind of wanted to keep moving. But I'm happy to pick it out.
Oh, you kind of have like 50-50. So like, just stick with the one you have or pick it up.
I've still got the radio on.
And you have another MP5 mag there as well. You're in a real pickle now, whatever.
Okay, we're picking it up, guys.
Got it.
I have a like a thing that bothers me. When you put in magazines like this, when you reload, they don't get put back into your cargo. So what ends up happening is that magazine's dropped on the ground. Whenever I see someone putting their magazines horizontally rather than vertically, it bothers me so much.
Oh. Is that a feature?
It's not a feature.
Oh,
It's just something that we can't do anything about, unfortunately.
really?
Well, I have space for it now. I'm not gonna show you the bugs. What am I doing?
Has the P1 sound been fixed? It should be fixed. Yes, as far as I remember, it should be fixed.
How am I gonna do this?
Could remove the stock.
Stop.
Be fine.
Okay, I'll try to get rid of this.
Yeah, may as well burn up the
This
ammo.
ammo, right? Oh. Okay. There wasn't much in this military.
No. Surprised you didn't find like an SKS or
Yeah.
or something.
Don't really have ammo for it either.
Inventory management. Nice. Got there in the end.
Yeah. I need food. How do I get food?
Well, you could have taken the rope, the fishing rod,
Fishing, true.
from that, but
There's usually, or like sometimes there's animals here as
there are
well.
some animals as well. Yes.
That's a fun bit of trivia, where our like animals, they move around the map based on what time of the day it is.
Really?
So you'll get during night you'll get cows sleeping in that barn over there, or sleeping. They'll just hang around there.
That's insane. I never actually
Yeah.
realized. Now that you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, they do like.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was based on like time of day and stuff like that. Ah,
Yeah, they
That's
kind of
crazy.
have like a simulated life cycle.
that's insane.
So like wolves have hunting grounds and resting zones.
That's cool.
Cows as well. They have a territory for drinking, eating, and resting.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Good
honestly,
that.
like the depth, DayZ sometimes goes into so much depth.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. Somebody's saying, I know fishing is better at sunrise than at sunset. Cool
Facts.
thought. Facts.
Is that a rumor or?
It is a rumor, but is it true?
It is true.
It is true.
What was it? What was it? I
Fishing is better at sunrise than at sunset.
Oh. No comment.
Oh. Chat asks, according to the article you posted on Twitter, there were changes to the central economy. A little confused what that was.
A little bit. So we've kind of. So we tried to play around with where guns are found. On our servers. Well, we tried with Chernaris. It was stuff. Kind of the aspects of that. There are many aspects of this test. Let's say it happened during our last experimental, and we did things like spawned guns without buttstocks, for example. So all of those buttstocks that people always complain about that they're useless, they actually had a purpose now. We spawned less vests,
Yes.
plate carriers, and press vests in general. They had less of a chance to spawn on an infected, and there was just general scarcity of guns and vests. We started. One thing we don't really do is the way our loot works is if you have an industrial area, it'll spawn industrial related loot. If you have a village, it'll spawn village guns, right? And one thing we didn't really found another one.
Another one, yeah.
One thing we didn't really do in the past was we did have a tier or a category for farms, but we really didn't utilize it in. Did I just turn that off?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you did. I'll check.
Sorry, we didn't really utilize it to spawn specific gear. We just had it as a general category, let's say. So one thing we tried was to put specific guns only at farms. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. We tried to put specific guns at specifically at farms, so now players were more likely to find, for example, shotguns and repeaters at those farms, and people generally like that. I think there was little from the feedback and from me playing, there was a little bit more sense of struggle, but it wasn't in like a forced way. That was just generally more scarcity. But it was still comfortably playable, I would call it. And people generally like that, so I think the way we phrased it last time is we would use that feedback in the future. So I'm happy to say that we heard that feedback, and there were things people didn't like, things people did like. We took those things and we'll try to work with them in the future now. We can't really say anything specific right now, but we'll try to play with it a little more with the central economy.
I played with this a bit. Actually, we done a stream on it here, I think, and the one thing I noticed was the lack of vests. Like, you know, like you would hit a police convoy and there'd be no stab vests. Or like, you know, press vests or anything like that. And you're like, whoa. But at the same time, you kind of were running around a bit more scared, I guess, because you didn't have that protection, right?
Yeah, and what it also brought in was there was less guns in general.
Yes,
which, I mean, any DayZ player that'll hear that, they'll be like, oh no, boo, I want guns, which is completely understandable. I want guns. I'm having fun carrying around right? Shotguns, right? Yeah. That's good. But what it kind of did is, yes, you had less vests, but you also kind of had less weapons to shoot other people with.
That is also true, yeah.
And when you did find a gun, it felt more rewarding. At least it felt better for me, so hopefully it had the similar, at least, effect on other people as well. So yeah, that's where we kind of stand with that, with the central economy changes. They are not on experimental this time around.
No, they are not.
But yeah,
it was interesting. At first, I felt like people didn't like them when they first released, like the first few days, and then the more people played with it, the more people actually were like, oh, wait a minute, this is actually kind of good, right? You know that way.
Oh, of course. Well, it was kind of, for us, it was one of kind of generally when we test stuff, it's because we're about to release something. So we have, let's say we have an asset and we put it out to experimental, and that asset will get tested, we will fix issues with it, and then we immediately release it. And this was kind of, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but this was one of the first times when we actually tested something that we weren't sure we wanted to even release.
Yeah. It
was just something that we would put out, say, hey, test this out. If you don't like this, well, that's completely fine. We won't work on this.
Yeah. It was good. I think we should do more in the future if there is more stuff like that to test. You know, that's what the experimental servers are there for, right? It's testing stuff, and it doesn't necessarily need to be stuff that's about to release, in my opinion. And, you know, especially when it comes to, like, economy changes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's, like, definitely stuff to be said for experimental servers in general. One of the things people really liked was the many car server.
Yes.
Initially, when I made that mission, like, a long time ago, it was when we were making the first vehicle changes, like, years back now. It was only intended to be an experimental mission for that short period of time, right?
Yeah.
What the many cars look at that.
Oh,
What the many cars mission actually what it is it's a fun way to test out more vehicles, but what it does is it causes a lot of strain on a server. So when people cried out and said, "Hey, this is really cool. We want this where it's stable," we kind of sat down, looked at what does it actually do to the server, and the way it works at the moment is it just tanks the performance. So it's a little bit hacky as well. So we can't really release that onto a stable server, but it is something that we can definitely afford to do on experimental, because that's what that place is for, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully we have more opportunities to actually test out new stuff like this in the future as well, and you use it for experimental purposes. There we go.
I think it's I think it's a good thing. It would have been cool. I see where people are coming from. Like, oh, it would be cool to have on thing, but I'd rather have better performance instead of more cars.
Exactly.
And yeah, but again, the Medicar server is still live on PC Experimental right now. So if you want to go on there and play on it, you can. So I'd recommend it. Why not? Here we go. That's probably where I'll be playing during the weekend. So
Yeah.
either that or Sakal. So yeah,
Nice.
right. So what are we doing here? If it was me,
Yeah.
I'd be heading straight for the plane across the other side of the earth.
Do you want to go to the plane? Yeah, we're going for those NVGs, aren't we?
The MVGs, there's food there. You get loads of sodas and stuff, so bring up your food a bit as well.
Okay, let's go for the NVGs.
Sometimes I find a play carrier in these.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I found the camel one. You can find them in here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, because plate carriers don't spawn on the ground; they only spawn on infected, except for the.
Well, I used to find them in here. Maybe I don't.
No. Actually, the recolor versions of them, the Sakal. No, the Sakal one doesn't. Sorry, but the black and the green one, they do. Get these. I am out of food, but on a positive note, we will get a lot of food from the plane. So are we talking about this or the crashed one? The crashed one, okay.
Well, it depends whichever one the crates are at.
Exactly. So we're gonna check out both.
Yeah,
of
you may as
places
well.
and see.
You may as well check out the big hangar as well with the medical stuff. Sometimes you can find some decent stuff there. I've noticed.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good shout.
Will terrain distance be considered when you update the Series X version? I don't know, to be honest.
What's that, sorry?
Like, will terrain view distance be considered with the Series X version? But I don't know. Not sure. Not straight away anyway. Whether it will come in the future or not, I don't know. I really do not know. Is the mic okay, chat? We heard there's a bit of a crackling or something. Is it okay? We're still waiting on the PC upgrade. We are getting a PC upgrade for this room, so hopefully that comes soon and fixes a lot of our issues.
No way, really?
Yeah, we're getting we're getting a new PC. Mic is breaking out. Okay, mic is breaking. Let me mute and unmute. Is it any better? Testing 1 2. Hello. Is it any better? I don't know why it's suddenly breaking out. We haven't touched it. A bit weird. Mic is a bit bubbly. What? Okay. Might not lagging with the mic, but it's not terrible. See if that changes it with the muting. If it does, if it's not, I don't know. I'm fairly certain it's just the PC is a little bit cooked, so it's yeah, it doesn't. I think it's PC causing the issues. I don't know what else could be causing it. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm kind of stumped as to why it's doing this.
Okay, so there's the MVGs.
Okay. Nice. Some soda there.
That scared me so much. The cracking of the metal.
Cracking thing. Still say I don't know why. That's weird. I don't know why it's crackling, chat. I apologize if it is. I don't know how to fix such a thing right now. I don't know why it's doing it. Hopefully it's not too annoying.
Give us 1 to 10. How annoying is it?
Yeah, 1 to 10. If it's a scale, if it's 10 out of 10, we're ending the stream right now.
Give us an emote.
Okay. Right now. Three, 67. Oh my god, that 10. Okay, ending stream. Goodbye, chat. 67.
Okay. Let me just pick up the food here as well then.
Sorry. Help on stuff. Fix it.
There's no one here. I was expecting to get shot at.
Usually when you cross this field, you do get shot from ATC. Maybe you're just the first here. $129 live now and experimental. Yes, for
Yes.
PC only. For PC only. But it is live.
There's so much good stuff here.
I really like these. This is the planes added here. Were was a great addition, I think. Bog mag, UMP.
Oh, really nice. I really don't know where to put all of this thing.
You have a lot of stuff. Well then,
I'm gonna drink a lot of this.
More color. Not too bad. You could empty the Vega mag and just keep the rounds for the pump instead of carrying the mag. But you might want to find a Vega then. Is that your plan? See. I'll see.
Sorry.
But if it was me, it would be gone.
It
would be gone.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't need this stuff. I'm picking this up. Ooh, someone's been here. The magazine. Yeah, I'm pretty confident someone's been here.
Surprise me.
There's the magazines. They usually have a set amount. I think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong here. But usually they have a set amount of ammo they spawn with. So if it spawned with 0, it was either a huge coincidence or someone emptied that. But it was lying on the crate, so I'm kind of doubtful.
Yeah, that's what's got me maybe thinking it's just spawned there, but maybe they placed it there. Maybe they're trying to elude that it just spawned there.
Do you ever like shoot bait shots, like trying to bait people in?
Sometimes.
I was doing that on our playtest the other day, trying to lure people in. But nobody got caught.
Sometimes, but I've never seen it really work.
Oh, it works.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, usually I hear bait shots in the distance, I'm like, that's bait.
Well, you gotta like switch up. Oh, look at this. This is nice though. Hold on.
But you could get the other sweater.
Huh?
The other military sweater.
Ooh, I could. Okay, but I'm gonna take this one for now.
But you can't carry the Scorpion now because it's lower slots. Decisions. See? You see? Is the mic still cracking, chat? Probably is, but I don't know why it's cracking.
I'm sorry. Do you wanna call it then? If it's cracked.
You can loot the airfield.
Okay, let me loot the tents.
Yeah, loot the tents and stuff like that, and then. Okay. Apologies for the mic cracking, chat. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to blame it on IT. And just say that they were here last. They probably weren't. Who was here last? Probably Arma. Blame it on Arma. It's Arma.
Oh no, I had full auto. Oh, burst. Okay, at least it was burst.
off the microphone cable. I'm not on it anyway, unless Martin's on it.
Am I?
Don't think so. I do not think so. What I'll do, chat, is I'll reach out to the video team and be like, hey, this microphone's crackling.
I wonder how annoying it is. Hopefully not that bad.
And they might be able to help usually because they've fixed the camera for us and the quality of it and stuff, so hopefully they'll be able to do the same with the microphone. I think they would have set it up, so fingers crossed they know how they set it up and why it's crackling. I think DayZ is tanking your PC. Yes, it also is probably tanking the PC. This PC kind of not very good anymore, so we are getting a new one. We are getting upgraded. It is in the works. Hopefully it comes soon. And we'll be getting...
Oh, I'm gonna shut it!
Oh no. Your baits worked. You get shot in the back?
I don't know.
I didn't have my headphones on, so I couldn't tell.
I couldn't hear, so it was either silenced, maybe.
Oh, it could have been sad.
Maybe swell.
Maybe. That would make sense if it was. Well, I guess we can leave it there then, chat.
I'm sorry, good people.
Hey, it's okay. It works out. But yeah, that is it for today, chat. We just wanted to come on, talk about 129, played a little bit, talk about the Xbox stuff, and yeah, just keep you all updated and have the first stream for the year. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for joining us. It was fun to be back. And Martin, thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, thank you.
Usual.
Next time I join, you gotta have some DayZ rumors for me.
Yes. The more DayZ rumors, the
Go
better.
to your favorite Twitch streamers and ask them for rumors.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all right.
So yeah, thank you all for coming out. Really appreciate it. Make sure to check out the article. If you do ! Update, it'll link you straight to the article. Make sure to check that out. It has the patch notes included in it as well, with a separate link in there, so you can check out the article and the patch notes for everything in the one go. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today. If we have any more info, we will let you know. But for now, that's it. If you're on PC, be sure to go out there, check out 129 Experimental, see what it's like. And yeah, that is it for now. So we'll catch you guys in the next live stream, hopefully sometime soon. And until then, we'll see you next time. So goodbye.
Have a good one.